Okay, and warm welcome to you. My name is Neil, and today's car is the Peugeot 307. This is a 1.6 automatic 5-door car on the 53 plate 2003, 95, nearly 96,000 miles on it, and it's 4 owners with a really good history, which I'll come to a bit later in the video. It's good comprehensive history with a load of money spent on it in the last few years. New cam belt and head and all the rest of it. So in short, I've driven it back from Bristol. It's going to have a brand new MOT in the next few days. It just looks like it's going to need one tyre, and we've been on the underside of the car and given it a good spray up with some old black oil just to soak it all up, because a car of this age never gets coated with oil. And my father, who's an aficionado in keeping old things running, always does it. It means you haven't got to worry about welding. And that's what fails these cars so many times as they get older. Welding this, welding that. Give it a good soaking in old oil and you won't have to weld it up. It doesn't let the weather in. Anyway, I digress. So look, that's what we've done. That's what we do with everything. It just helps it go on for a few years. Automatic, useful tool. If you've got a gammy leg, you've broken your leg, got a bad knee, you need an auto, a cheapie, here we are. If you need a winter soldier just to go round shopping and all the rest of it, keep your best thing in the garage, here we are. And with a new ticket, it's going to do the job. It's got working air conditioning. A Peugeot with working air conditioning at 13 years old. I mean, that's a pretty amazing fact. Not many Peugeots have working air conditioning at 3 years old, let alone at 13. But there we go. That was my experience when I was dealing with the fleet car area a few years ago. It's got a rear wash wiper. Sadly, the windscreen wiper blade has just marked the glass up a bit in an arc, but that's no MOT failure or anything like that. Electronic boot release. Look, it's got a luggage net for storing some apples. You've got a load liner for putting muddy boots in so you don't get the carpet dirty. It's got some carpet mats. Look at the carpet there. There's a steel spare wheel, and that will probably go on if this tyre isn't good enough, keeping the other tyre as the spare. 195/65 R15 Avon there, so that should be a next tyre that rotates round. It's a pretty tidy car, this, actually. It's not that badly marked up at all. I've washed it, given it a wipe over, given the interior a bit of a clean up, and to be fair, it's come up pretty well. Obviously alloy wheels, power steering, electric mirrors, electric windows, remote locking, 2 keys with remotes on both keys. Sadly, the button for one of the remotes, well, both remotes I think, is fallen off. Standard thing, still works, but you've got to put your fingernail into it. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, that tyre there is on its wear bar, rear near side. This one here is a Avon, and that's practically, well, loads of tread on it to go, 70-80% to go. This one here, a Goodyear, another 80% to go, and even on the back here, about 80%. So you've got tyres with loads of tread, bar for one. And if you put the spare on that one, you're going to get loads of tread on all 4. So in the back, manual windows, airbags, loads of airbags in this car. I think there's about 10 or something like that. Sadly, one of the headrests is missing. No great shakes. On a modern car, I'd take all the damn headrests out the back so you can see out the back. Crazy having headrests obscuring your vision so you can't see what's going on. But anyway, one's missing. 3 inertia wheel belts. It's a proper 5-seater car, ladies and gentlemen. Map pockets in both rear seats. Now, I've done a little video of the history, so go and have a look at this in a moment.